Drop.
Hey, Mimi.
Topper!
How are you doing?
It's been a mighty long time. I'm doing good. How are you?
Been fantastic. How was your break?
It was good. How was yours?
Good. It was good. Are you enjoying the snow up here?
Let me tell you something. When you got rickety rack knees, your knees don't enjoy the snow. I'm doing this penguin walk, trying to stabilize myself because I got rickety rack knees.
It seems like you're dressed for the weather, obviously.
Y'all not ready.
Okay with the fit and the shirt. Where did you get everything, Mimi?
J.C. Penney.
Oh, is there a J.C. Penney up here?
No. Y'all know what that mall look like.
Exactly.
I want to shout out some clubs that I think that you all would be great at looking into and possibly joining. There's the gospel choir that's directed by Dr. Miller. He is great. They are phenomenal. And of course, if you want to be seen on the screen, join Black at App State TV. They are going to teach you some things that maybe you didn't even know that was within you that you would like about TV. Black at App State TV, join them, and the Gospel Choir at App State with Dr. Von Miller.
Awesome. Thank you so much for this shout out.
You're welcome.
Oh, and then of course our quote of the day. You know we can't go anywhere with that.
Ooh, let me tell y'all. Shh. I'm hiding from the negative people. Negative people will drain you until you have nothing else to give, and then they go and drain someone else. So hide from the negative people.
I love that quote.
I want y'all to join us for season 2. We in there. Look, we're doing so good. Please tell a friend, tell somebody, share the video, and let them know that Black at App State is doing the doggone thing. Thank y'all, and let's watch the show.
Thanks, Mimi, and welcome back to Black It Out. I'm your host, Tessa Coakley, and we are so excited to have you for season 2. We have new members, stories, segments, TikToks, skits, and so much more this season. As the semester gets started, tons of clubs are hosting meetings and get-to-know-you events. One of the clubs, App State's Black Student Association, held a game night this past week and started the semester off with a hit. We talked to Peyton Joyner, BSA's president, about how it went and how you can get involved.
BSA is an organization on campus that's meant to provide Black students with just kind of like an exclusive or an inclusive experience on campus. We try not to limit ourselves on what we do, so we'll have more cultural events, but we also have academic events, social events, community service, and things like that. This was a collaboration with the South Asian Student Association, so they're a new club on campus. They were founded last semester. So we wanted to try to give them a chance to meet other students of color, but also a biggest thing is cultural awareness. So we try to show Black students different kinds of cultures. So South Asian, we also got Indian catered. We're having a different kind of music playing tonight, and things like that. And we should be having some games that are from like South Asian culture. I think people enjoy the socialization most and getting to know other Black students on campus. BSA meets every Monday at 7 p.m. in room 137C. We have different events every week. We post all of our events on Engage, but mainly our Instagram is the place to go. And then if you come to a one Monday meeting or an event, you can always talk to an exec member about being put in our group chat where we also send our events.
Other clubs like BSA on campus are Queen and You, Black at App State, Muslim Student Association, the South Asian Student Association, and many more. More information on how to find or join a club can be found on Engage or on the App State's official website under Clubs and Organizations. Now, it's time for Fit Check. We went around campus to find the coldest fits in the coldest weather. Let's go to Alec to see who wore it best.
This is Alec Woods with Black It Out, and who am I here with today?
I'm Will.
My name is Kayla.
Daria Clark.
Now, Will, we really love your fit.
Appreciate it.
But I want to know, is there anything that you're bringing out in specifically for the snowy weather?
Oh, honestly, this coat right here, I had to do it for the snowy weather and stuff like that. It's always nice to rock a pea coat when it's cold.
Right. And where did you Where did you get that coat from?
At the Fashion Nova.
Wow. Look at Fashion Nova.
They be doing some good stuff on the men's section. Check out Fashion Nova.
Well, I gotta ask about the rest of the fit.
Alright.
So where did you get the hoodie, the turtleneck, the pants? Like, just take me through it.
All right. So the pea coat and the turtleneck, it's all one thing. Okay. And this is from Fashion Nova. Oh. Turtleneck, also from Fashion Nova. Okay. The jeans, I got these from JCPenney. And these are like some kind of beat up Reeboks, I think. Got those from like Foot Locker.
Hey, it's all good. I got them on too, man. Don't even worry about it.
What you gotta do?
Gotta keep the beaters on you at all times. Well, Will, thank you so much for your interview, and we're on to the next. Now, Kayla, I want you to go through your whole outfit and tell me where you got each one of the pieces that you're wearing.
I got these pants from the Happy Place, which is one of my favorite places to shop. Highly recommend it. I just got these shoes on Amazon because it started snowing and I did not have great snow boots. And then I got this, I believe it's from the bookstore, but I got it as a Christmas present from my mom this past Christmas. So.
Well, awesome. All the colors are seeming to work together, and I really do like the white snow boots. Gotta have them in the snow. Now, my next question is, with the snowy weather that we're having, are there any essentials that you like to wear or that you feel are necessary for this weather, excluding the boots, of course?
Definitely gloves. I think gloves are super important, especially like the handrails and all the door handles. I get really, really cold. I don't like when my hands are cold, so gloves are a big number one for me.
You got any fancy gloves?
Not super fancy, just like some good waterproof ones. So.
Well, thank you so much, Kayla, for your time, and we're on to the next. I want to ask about the different parts of your fit and where you got most of the clothes that you have on today.
All right. Well, my shoes I actually got from a thrift store in Fayetteville because I'm Fayetteville. My trench coat is actually my father's because he's a veteran. He was in the Army for 13 years, and he was like, okay, well, you're going to the boonies, so take some Army gear. And I was like, great, and it came in handy. Headscarf I got from, I think, another thrift store. This shirt I got from Hot Topic because I used to work at Hot Topic before I came here. And the pants, a thrift store. So a lot of my a lot of my clothes are thrifted. And the bag I actually made myself.
Oh my goodness. I love it so much. Well, it seems like you put together a really nice fit. And I also gotta say, I really do love the jewelry that you have on.
Hot Topic.
Gotta love Hot Topic. Anyways, Daria, thank you so much for your interview, and we're on to the next.
I agree. Gloves are definitely an essential for me. And you guys are definitely out there looking good too. If you want to be on the fit check, look for Alec on campus or catch us filming to show off your style. Last week, App State held a book signing for Sweet Potato or Pumpkin Pie, a book written by Dr. William T. Lewis Sr. that gave us a unique perspective to conversations around racial inequalities in America and how we can continue to have positive discussions on moving forward towards a more equitable world. Here's more on Dr. William Lewis's Sweet Potato or Pumpkin Pie.
My name is William Lewis, actually Dr. William Lewis, and I am an independent consultant. Wheelhouse Global is the name of my company. I do people and culture training, so it's really around diversity, equity, and inclusion. So I wrote a book called Sweet Potato, Pumpkin Pie, Conversations with My White Friends About Race. So I'm here today to visit campus and to talk with students, faculty, and staff about race and diversity. Sweet potato or pumpkin pie really is an assumption underneath it. It's really about this assumption of things that we think we know and we really don't know and we should ask questions about. I thought black folks only ate sweet potato pie and white folks only ate pumpkin pie. The only time that I saw pumpkin pie was when I would go into white environments or mixed race environments, like the big box restaurants or at school, or when I would watch a movie, they would share or show in the movies the families eating pumpkin pie. And so 20 years later or so, when I engage with my white colleagues about race and conversations about race, I would ask them, which do you prefer, sweet potato or pumpkin pie? And you know what? My white colleagues, I'm from the Midwest, the white colleagues that I interviewed, they are in the South, and they said they like sweet potato pie. Blew my assumptions out of the water. So the title of the book is about asking questions so that we don't rely on our assumptions. Sometimes it could be a very challenging conversation. And not in a shouting match type of challenging, but a challenging in terms of dealing with things that have been unresolved or things that my white colleagues may have known as part of their lives to be true, but then facing a different reality. I had to come to realize that in talking with my colleagues is both they're coming to a place of reckoning, but I'm also coming to a place of reckoning as to how I see them as white people, how I see race, how I see myself within the context of race. So the conversations, if we have them correctly, they are deep, beyond surface level, and we're asking ourselves these hard questions as to why do I think the way that I do about somebody that I don't even know. Although I am not a practicing social worker, I practice the principles of social work every day in my life. And what are these principles rather? But they're quite simply helping people who are on the margins of society, no matter who they are, helping them to move from the margins and move closer into the center of society. And then once we get into the center, then we have to look at barriers, inequities within systems and communities that prevent folks from reaching their full potential. So my work is to look at who's ever on the margins, help bring them closer to the center, and then dismantle inequitable barriers. I think that the thing that we have to do is we have to understand history. So as I have written the book is a conversation, but it's also a history lesson. And so woven within that conversation are times, events, circumstances, Supreme Court law rulings that I believe that we need to understand in order for us to fully understand the full scope of where we are right now in this day and age. People asked me back in 2020, they would say, William, how did we get here? And I would say, well, we need to go back and look at our history. So the racism and the prejudice and the discrimination that we experience now didn't just happen. It happened over the course of time. So therefore, we have to understand what happened in the past so that can prepare us for right now in the present, so that we don't repeat it in the future. Your truth is your truth. That's the first and foremost, right? And so speak your truth, but speak your truth with mercy and grace and love and empathy. Just because it's my truth, I don't have to yell my truth, right? I can speak my truth in a way that you know it's my truth, but it's also I'm speaking in love. And I would ask our white colleagues and others to listen in love, grace, mercy, and empathy as well. And so if we can speak our truths and with grace, and if we can listen with grace, now I'm listening with the heart and with my heart. And so I invite my colleagues to seek out true history, and then that'll help you understand where you are in this place and time.
Dr. William Lewis certainly made an impact at his book signing that was open for both students and faculty last week, and we were so happy to have interviewed him on his work. Armonte Edwards, an Appalachian State alumni, has recently hung up his helmet for their retirement life, and App State men's basketball beats their rivals in an exciting Sun Belt game. Stay tuned for more after this short break.
Everything seems to be going wrong. I just don't know what to do.
We're black at App State. Of course I'm not an athlete.
Welcome back to Black It Out. App State alumni Armonte Edwards has announced his retirement. With the Super Bowl just around the corner and football being on many people's minds, we here at Black It Out wanted to give a huge shout out to a historic App State graduate. Armonte Edwards was a quarterback for App State for 4 years. He had some insane seasons, winning back-to-back national titles in 2006 and 2007, and was also the starting quarterback when we had our historic victory over number 5 Michigan in 2007. Armonte ended his App State career with almost 15,000 yards of total offense and 139 touchdowns. After a legendary college career where he was a 4-time first-team All-American, he got selected in the 3rd round of the 2010 NFL Draft. He turned into a wide receiver while in the league, and he played for the Panthers, Browns, and Bears before he went to the CFL. On November 25th, App State retired Armonte's number 14 that he wore throughout his career at App, and now it will be enshrined in the College Football Hall of Fame for all to see. Armonte was announced as a first-ballot Hall of Famer, and well-deservingly at that. He will be only the 2nd App State player to ever make it to the College Football Hall of Fame. Congratulations to Armonte, and we are so happy to see that he is getting the recognition that he truly deserves. More on Appalachian State sports, the men's basketball team played quite a game at the Holmes Convocation Center last Saturday against the Eagles in a rivalry Sunbelt game. Let's go to Alec for more.
Hi, this is Alec Woods with Black and App, and today we're at the App State basketball game. As you can see, there's a lot of people here and it's very energetic. Right now, App State's winning the game 34-28, and it's based off of our defensive prowess and our tenacity to win. And right now I'm giving you an update on the game. Right now it is now 43-35. App State still leads the game with a standout performance from Trayvon Spillers, who's been getting it done on both sides of the ball. We love to see it, the effort, and the great teamwork that this team has been putting together. Justin Abson has been an absolute monster, racking up about 8 blocks. It's actually been insane to watch. I'm loving the atmosphere. I'm having a great time. Let's keep killing. Let's go get that W. What's going on, Mountaineers? Right now, we're enjoying a comfortable lead of 63-51 on the backs of our star performance and players, Trayvon Spillers, Donovan Gregory, and Justin Abson, who have been getting it done simply on both sides of the ball. It's really been an amazing thing to watch, and I can't wait to see how this game turns out. I have an update, App Nation. We won the game. We did an amazing job as a team, and it really couldn't have been done without all of a team effort. What was the recipe for success for your team in this game specifically?
It was just hard work and practice and game planning for this team. We know they was going to be a great fast break team. We wanted to limit them fast breaks and keep them in the half court because we know we can play good defense in the half court. So as much as we worked on that in practice, it paid off in the game.
My favorite part was all the blocks and, one play that Donovan threw the lob to Xavier. That was my favorite play. And the key to win, man, they rebounded, playing defense. I think that's limiting a team to one shot and allowing them to get back and score the ball.
What Coach Kearns has established here and those guys is unreal. You can tell they like each other, they like playing for each other. It's the defense, it's that grind, it's that grit that just spills them and gives them energy throughout. And that hard work spills throughout the atmosphere. And me personally, I like dogs, and I feel like that team is a bunch of guys with dogs and that pit bull mentality, and that's what makes them go, and that's what excites me the most about the team.
For our last segment, we want to shout out BMEI Manager Dr. Dontrell Parson for Faculty of the Week. Thank you, Dr. Parson, for your contributions to the BMEI and for giving young Black men at App a better chance at succeeding in a college environment. Well, guys, that's all we have tonight for our show. Be sure to tune in next time and let us know what you think by shooting us a DM on our Instagram or our TikTok.